Guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for 902 subscribers as a recording of this YouTube video. I really do much appreciate it, and remember that if you do enjoy the content, hit the sub button to help reach our 1k goal. Also, a very quick shout out to these individuals who have been my most recent subscribers. Thank you very much for hitting that button and continuing to support the channel. So yes, we have reached the big 900, so very close to the 1k goal at this point. It's been going well. I have not been uploading for like 2 weeks now. Just took a small little break, which I think was a very good thing. So yeah, just a quick note that maybe at I think 1k, I might re-roll my Bleach account and do like a setup video on how to set up your account pretty much perfectly for the future and when it comes to Bleach. However, we'll see when we get closer to that goal, but we are getting very close to it, so thank you very much for all the continuous support. Now in Bleach we have quite a bit to go through. I've not logged in like 2 weeks, like I said, and the thing is they see me as a returning player, so I got a returning player ticket that I can pull on, a 6-star. And I also got the free premium summons. It's very strange to see all these things. So yeah, let's choose a 6-star summon ticket. Okay, so I could choose a character I want. That's kind of cool. Although all of these are very old units, I think out of all of them, because they're going to be 6-star, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get all the orbs. But I'll choose Artworks Ichigo because it's just a cool tune to have. I've been playing too much Black Desert. Cool unit to have. So there we go. Okay, cool. Artworks Ichigo. Good stuff. But I hope everything has been going well for you guys. I've not disappeared. I'm still here. Just took a small little break, like I said. So we have a free seasonal pool here, which I think everybody has. So this is just another waste of my time because, yep, not gonna get a 5-star out of these ever. So that's fun. Okay, so this one nobody. It's not generally available. Let's see if I get something out of it. Apparently I can pull 5 times on this in total, so let's see. Nothing. What a surprise. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. But now the real stuff. Okay, so we have the end of month banner, which is this one. Very angry banner. As you can see, everybody is shouting very loudly for some reason. But I need this, just a quick note on Yoruichi's artwork. That looks absolutely amazing. I gotta say, they really did well with that. Then we have the Fleeting Dawn pool, which is in until the 5th. So once again, something to look at real quick. And then Brave Battle Selection, which is just in, I think. I don't think there's a timer on it. There doesn't seem to be a timer on it. No, there's not. Let's quickly check out this banner, just the Brave Battle Selection, what is in it, because Meninos is a waste, or Rahima is still good. So let's see who's in the pool. Okay, yeah, so this banner is a complete waste, purely because of the fact that, you have just one good unit in it. These can, no, I want to say these can still suffice, but they cannot. So really avoid the Brave Battle Selection banner. It's good if you don't have any Brave Battle units, like whatsoever. Like literally you don't have any, but yeah, other than that, avoid this damn banner. Do I have anything else to pull on here? No, I do not. Okay, so let's quickly check out the Fleeting Dawn summons. Now I have covered these 3 units before: Momo, Shinji, and Riruka, Japanese parasol versions of them. So I'm not going to do the gameplay again of them because I don't want this video to be, 50 minutes long. Although actually maybe we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, but anyway, so we have the 3 parasols in. We have, I can't remember his name. He's part of the Department of Research and Development, I think. I can't remember his name. But yeah, Ikaku, which is a spot runner. This Geen is just here. He's just there. And these 3 are very old units. So besides these 3, which once again, the rest of them aren't really all that good. But yeah, let's move on to this banner. We'll come back to this one because, yeah, right now that banner is not looking very good. So, the 10th anniversary special, they're still going on about the 10th anniversary. I don't know why, because it was a flop. But yeah, so let's check out these units. Now, I'm suspecting that Chad is once again a NAD, because they cannot leave him alone. He needs to be on NAD for some reason. So yeah, let's quickly just scroll through these. I'm not going to read them now. I'll look at the actual cards to read them. I just want to check out what's the fillers for this. Okay, this is a decent banner overall. Tanjiro is a phenomenal Guild Quest unit. As much as I hate Guild Quest characters, he is really, really strong in that regard. This Shinji is also a monster when it comes to Guild Quest and stuff like that. He's very, very strong. Misaki is kind of okay. This Toshiro is also this Ichigo is really, really strong. Unfortunately, not as strong as the Fullbring Bankai one we have on purple, on heart. But still very, very strong. When he came out, he was actually one of the strongest units in the game. Then you have Quilgi over here, which is, of course, still one of my favorite characters in the game. Extremely powerful. Unfortunately, does not have Marauder, though. So he cannot be used in every single bit of content. Marauder, or was it Sharpshooter? I can't remember if it was ranged or not. I think it's a ranged unit. But regardless, so unfortunately cannot be used in every single content, but still extremely strong. Then this Bambi is made for killing captains. So a captain type raid or something like that. Very strong there, but other than that, not really worth it. She is still probably my favorite unit in the game. This Yachiru over here. Extremely powerful, has everything you would ever need in a kit. Very dumb damage, just like I said, it's probably still one of my favorite characters in the game, if not my favorite. And then this Chad over here, he is meant to be a Brave Battle unit, but he does hit hard normally because he has Purity actually. So not a bad unit, not the greatest either, but not a bad unit. So the fillers for this is rather decent actually. Tanjiro, Shinji, Ichigo, Kogi, and Retsu. Yachiru over here. Really decent fillers. And then these three, we'll need to check them out. Now, just a quick note. I do not like Ganju as a character. I think he's very out of place. I know he's a Shiba. I know he has the power to be very powerful in the Bleach universe because he's part of a royal clan. I know he's a Shiba, but still, I do not like Ganju. Although he has become a little bit better in the Fauzian Blood War. And Chad, unfortunately, you know, he's still just a human, quote unquote a human. So yeah, but we'll see. Let's check out. You know what? Let's actually start with the best first. Let's start with Yoruichi. First of all, we're gonna check out her artwork because they did some effort with this. Actually, it looks insane. Like, she looks really cool. It's a really cool artwork, and I say they did it quite well. Very, very nice. Now, as you can see, visuals as well, very increased compared to her old variant. So she is a SP unit. Okay, good to see that. I'm assuming she will be, well, I'm not going to assume anything. Let's just continue on it. So she is on Technique, which is a little bit, because remember, on Technique we have units like Renji now. We have Grammy. So Technique is a little bit of a contested spot to be on, but she's a no affiliation killer plus. Okay. EX skills, EX long stride and berserker. So she has 2 EX skills already. That's ridiculous. 25% on the berserker, by the way. And then assault rate is strong attack, reach or stun minus 14%. Then she has paralysis plus on all her attacks, and she also has an EX move, which is nice. Then her innate sprinter plus 2, havoc 20%, and marauder. So she is a melee strong attack unit. Skills, increase strong attack damage 50%, reduce strong attack cooldown 14%, full stamina damage boost 30%, not too, I don't like that. Fire resistance 200%, okay, frenzy plus 3, bombardment plus 1. Okay, so she might be in a run when it comes to power. This is kind of ridiculous. Debilitated 5 seconds, increased status element chance against no affiliation enemies, damage to paralyzed enemies 60%, weakened defense, poise break, poise, and status element spiritual pressure boost 100%. Okay, so she might be in a running for one of the strongest units in the game. That's a hell of a spreadsheet when it comes to stats and skills. So definitely, yeah, no, she's in the run when it comes to technique units. However, we'll need to check out exactly how well she does in terms of her actual skills. So next up, we're gonna check out Chad, because like I said, Ganju is my least favorite. I have favorites and not favorites, so yeah. Okay, so he is on speed, and gotta say, love the look of him. His head is still a little bit comically wide and big. I wish they fixed it, because yeah, but it's getting there, it's getting there. Anyway, so he is a NAD unit, what a surprise. A Stern Ritter killer and a human killer, okay. EX skills damage taken a reduction 20%, and a soul trait of normal attack damage 35%. That's insane. Okay, so I'm already seeing where he's leaning towards. It's either going to be a Brave Battle support unit, or a actual Brave Battle unit, or a Guild Quest unit. So EX, yeah, we went for that. Innate skills, sprint +1, long reach 20%, read all affiliation, dodges. Brave Battle, okay, here we go, it's a Brave Battle unit. So they made a Chad once again for the first time in how many years, and they made him a Brave Battle unit again. If you are a Chad fanboy, right, I feel very, very bad for you, because they just do not give you good units to use normally, do they? That's ridiculous. Anyways, so persistence, increased normal attack damage at 95%, half stamina, decreased damage taken by 50%, Brave Battles opening stat boost, Brave Battles persistence breaker, ignore Brave Battle invincibility, temporary invincibility of 10 seconds as well, prevent Brave Battle healing, flurry +3, poise, pierce barrier, and marauder. So yeah, it's a Brave Battle unit. That's what it is. It's still gonna hit hard in normal content due to the flurry +3 that he has, and of course he has marauder as well, so that does help him quite a bit. But it's a Brave Battle unit. He has persistence breaker on, and he is a human killer and a Stern Ritter killer. So yeah, no, he's gonna hit hard in the current meta. Yeah, that's all I can say about him really. He's not ranged, so I do think he will still be outclassed by units like the new Uryu. That's also a Brave Battle unit. But yeah, so of course very strong. Excuse me, very strong overall. That's about as much as I can say for him. So Ganju, which short end of the stick are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a Guild Quest unit, or are you gonna get a just normal like spot runner unit? Okay, so he's also a NAD, another NAD unit. Okay, Soul Reaper Killer plus EX skills, EX team party normal attack damage 20%, and Soul Trait normal attack damage inflicted at full stamina 40%. Okay, and he has drain on his attacks. Okay, so the full stam dan is not bad, because he can actually heal himself, and he does have 2 boosts for the team. So yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, so he's going to be a support unit. Just quickly scanning through all of those. So his innate is sprinter +1, long reach 20%, decreased soul reaper damage taken by 20%. Skills increase normal attack damage 60%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, weaken resistance to 100%, full stamina increase normal attack damage 100%, flurry +2, team party increase normal attack damage 20%, team party increase strong attack damage 20%, enhancer, poise, multi-barrier, marauder, and booster. So yes, he is a support unit for your Guild Quest. Although he can probably suffice for Brave Battles as well if you really put in a lot of work for it. Due to the fact that he has the double boosts. If you really want him to be a Brave Battle unit, you probably can have him as that if you spec him just purely for defense. But honestly, he'll be in your Soul Reaper killer team when it comes to Guild Quest. So yeah, I knew he was going to get the short end of the stick. I mean, it's Ganju. You can't expect him to be on the level of, you know, Yoruichi. But still, I'm not too tilted about it. That's exactly what I kind of expected for him. So yeah. So speaking of, let's test play him first, and then we'll move on to Chad, and then we'll move on to Yoruichi. Because I think Yoruichi might be Very, very, very powerful. Well, according to her stats, she should be. But let's see this. Okay, so Ganju's NAD is just a bunch of fireworks. Really cool, actually. It's very flashy. Like, annoyingly flashy. Don't know why that is. Anyways, so first strong attack. Just a step up, just to, you know, down them all, pretty much. Second strong attack is a boost where he dodges forward a little bit. Not bad. He does decent damage, has pretty decent range. Third strong attack. Also, once again, remember, a boost and a multi-barrier on him and his teammates as well. Now, of course, like I said, he is going to do damage. He has all the boosts, he has all the stats for it. It's just, he is kind of made for Soul Reaper killing, and that's about it. But he can definitely suffice. He's doing this very easily, not having any trouble whatsoever killing these guys. He has, like I said, very decent range on his attacks, and generally not too bad actually. The range on the attacks is very nice. As you can see, very, very quickly went through. So yeah, let's check out his ult. Just a bunch of fireworks. Where is the hollow? Here it is. There we go. So yeah, he will do efficiently what you want him to do in general. He has no solid role really, except for being a support. But yeah, as you can see, does it very easily. Cannot really complain. It's a Ganju variant that can work actually, so can't complain about that. Now let's try Chad. Now I'm expecting Chad to be very lackluster in terms of visuals because it's a Brave Battle unit. Because they've been really turning down the visual effects for Brave Battle units, which does not make sense to me because you don't need to see what's going on really. It's an auto-played thing. But anyway, so Chad himself has a very basic, extremely basic normal attack pattern. That's super basic. Okay. First strong attack, just a straight up punch, just down them all. Okay. Second strong attack, a smash, just to down enemies again. And third strong attack is just a forward lunge with a little bit of a lingering damage behind them and around them, and that's about it. It's about what I expected from Chad's kit. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yes, he does work. Like I said, as you can see, does damage. And he will continue to do damage. And remember, he is much stronger in Brave Battles. That's kind of his whole role. So you can get away with using him on speed if you really want to. But why would you, really? Realistically, there's a lot of other options when it comes to speed units. So yeah, but as a Chad variant, I mean, it's the first one we've got in a long time, and I gotta say I'm very disappointed that he's a Brave Battle unit. Let's check out his ultimate. Okay, that's kind of cool. Just find the hollow. Okay. So yeah, overall, like I said, Chad, I'm a little bit disappointed that they made him a Brave Battle unit. It would have been nice if he was just a normal unit you can use for once. Now, once again, any unit you can use normally. It's just he's specialized towards Brave Battles. I would have liked it if he was specialized towards normal content for once, you know? Since we don't have a Chad that does that, really. So, that's all. Okay, but let's test play Yoruichi. I'm very excited to test play her, because she is one of my favorite characters in Bleach. So I'm having a little bit too high hopes maybe for her, considering what we have on technique, but let's see how she does before I judge her too harshly. So normal attack pattern is very cool. That is very nicely done, actually. I love the visuals on it. Looks really cool. Okay, so first strong attack is a very quick lunge forward. Has a pretty decent AoE actually as well. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's a very decent AoE. Second strong attack, another lunge with a much bigger AoE this time. She's a very fast unit, holy hell. Third strong attack. Okay, that's just screen wide, I think. Yeah, that was a screen wide AoE. Okay, cool. So yeah, she does a lot of damage and she's very quick. She's like There's a Soifun variant we have on power, which is also very quick. Also does a lot of damage. It's just, she's better. This one is better, of course. Okay, let's try a EX move. Okay, a very large, just dashing kick and deals a lot of damage. She's very fast. It's very difficult to actually see what happens. It's just, yeah, no, she's good. She's definitely good. Yeah. Okay, so she is really cool. She's not gonna be better than Grammy or Rangy, I don't think, but just based on pure visuals, I like her more. But she's not a better unit than them, unfortunately. But she is extremely strong by far, and I do mean by far the strongest Yoruichi variant we have in the game. So yeah, I mean, if you want to pull on a banner, this is the banner to pull on currently. The end of month banner is not too bad. Like I said, you will get Chad at least, which is a Brave Battle unit, and overall, of course, he's not going to be the most meta thing because Uryu exists, but he will be very close to it. Actually, he has an amazing kit when it comes to his skills. Ganju is just a good support unit. I mean, just overall, he's good. And then Yoruichi is just extremely powerful. I mean, like stupidly powerful. If you build her up correctly and you get her strong enough, you know, she's gonna do work. Definitely gonna do work. No qualms there. And like I said, for the fielders, of course, you have Tenjiro, you have Shinji, you have Ichigo, you have OP, and you have Retsu down here. So definitely, if you need to pull on a banner this week, I would recommend that one, because I said I was going to go over this banner. I'm not going to go over this banner. If you guys want to see it, I think I covered him 3 times already. These Momo, Riruka, and Shinji. The Shinji is very strong. She's kind of just here, and then this Momo is a very good NAD unit. But overall, you know, when it comes to just pure value, you're going to get more out of this banner. They are newer, they have better skills, and yeah, overall, just like I said, even the fillers in this one is a lot better than this one. The Fleeting Dawn doesn't have good fillers, so if you don't get lucky, at least, you know, with this one, you get some good fillers, whereas with this one, you will not. Yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Really, thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. It's been a very long ride when it comes to the channel, but so far, I cannot complain. Really, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it once again. And I hope that you all have a fantastic Wednesday. I'll see you all again in the next video. Peace out.